Ranking the best free agency cards in Madden 24. We are back here with another promo reveal. Today we got free agency and we'll talk about each and every single one of the cards, but the tiers should give you a good idea today. So we have the best at position, of course. That means I think they are the best at their position. Great, they're in the meta. I added a new tier today. What are we doing? Because like, I don't know, some of these cards, man, it's like, it just doesn't make sense. All right, now the very first card we got right here is T. Higgins, and I am just surprised they didn't make him a champion. Again, maybe they just hate the Bengals. Talked about that before, but 94 speed, 90s across the board for route running is tall, but I mean at this point, like he's just like kind of mid, right? Like I think he's not a trash card. I think he would have been up here if he just would have got a higher overall card like a 97. There's two things that shocked me today. One, we didn't get a champion quarterback, which all the 97s do get all 32 team chems and the 98s as well. I am so shocked Kirk Cousins or Baker Mayfield didn't get a champion. Now I know some people might say Russ Wilson, he wasn't really technically a free agent, he got cut. Wow, Kirk or Baker not getting a champion, because if you just think about it, right, all 32 teams getting a good quarterback for your theme team would have been really nice, like someone that gets a quad stack for cheap and you don't have to use a whole spot on them for the chem at least, right? But I mean, Kirk Cousins, this card, I mean, stats are decent, won't have good abilities, doesn't get discounts, so for me, he's going to be in the trash tier. Now right after that, we got Marquise Brown right here. 97 speed on him is kind of nuts, I can't lie. 90s across the board for route running. This is a budget beast for sure. Really nice receiver right here. He is going to go ahead and make the good tier for me. I do like him over T just because he is so fast. And we also get DJ Reader with 76 speed, 79 acceleration, great block shed. The power moves are decent. The finesse moves just really aren't there. For me, at this point, no discounted abilities either. For me, this is someone that's going to be in the trash tier. And now after that, we got Gerald Everett, a 93 speed tight end with 90 short, 90 medium, not really great run block. For me, pretty solid. I'm going to go ahead and put him in the mid tier as well. We also got Frankie Louvu with 90 speed at this point. I mean, he's not really an edge rusher either. He's a coverage player. Not going to get that lurk artist for 0. He's just going to go ahead and be in this trash tier for sure. We also got Dolphins great Connor Williams that actually has pretty good stats. I mean, 92 pass block power, 95 pass block finesse, 96 run block. He's going to get ran through by unstoppable forces because he doesn't get secure protector. But I mean, from a stat standpoint, he's pretty solid, man. He's pretty solid. I think he's one of the better 94s. And after that, we get Josie Jewell right here, 91 speed, 86 zone at this. Like the zone is a little bit low. I mean, if you play all Madden, it's the threshold, but I mean 91 speed is just too low, and he's a coverage player, doesn't get the lurk artist for 0. He's also going to go in this trash tier for me. And right after that, we got Damian Lewis that has really high pass block power, lower pass block finesse, decent run block though. I'm going to put him a tier below Connor Williams. Think he's a pretty solid guard. Last 94 over here, we got Adoree Jackson with 95 speed, 95 acceleration, man zone, all look solid, like good stats, just not going to have good abilities. For me, I'm going to put him in the mid tier as well. Now we also get a login reward Kendall Fuller with 97 speed, 97 acceleration, gets all 32 team chems. I think him and Nate Wiggins should be basically every single theme team slot CB, obviously unless you have like someone that fits the role better. So he gets pick artist or flat zone KO for 0. Pick artist for 0. I think he's just like, right, you know what, man, I'm honestly just gonna move Marquise Brown and Connor Williams down. At this point, if you're not getting any abilities, you can't really be a good card in the game. So I think Kendall Fuller's like right here. So what are we doing should also be like below good. All right, now first 97 right here, we got Mike Onwenu with great stats, like 95 pass block finesse, 98 pass block power, 95 run block, even 99 pass block. That's great at everything, right? 6'3", 350. The reason why he's going to be in this tier, I'm putting him in the what are we doing tier. He doesn't get 0 AP secure pro. He doesn't get 0 AP identifier. I don't understand why he's not better than Rob Havenstein. I'll say that. It's just like, to me, the card just doesn't make sense. I don't understand why we take 2 steps forward, then like 5 steps backwards. One of the defensive metas, unstoppable forces or like Colossus, whatever on the defensive line. Give us 0 AP secure pros, please. Also, this card, if he just gets 0 AP secure pro, he's right here because he gets all 32 team chems as well. I hate that they're so unwilling to give us secure protector for 0 AP. After that though, we got Brian Burns. Now he's 95 speed, 97 finesse moves, 95 acceleration, 93 power moves. The issue with this card, okay, first off, abilities for 0 AP, no outsiders, and reach elite, you can get that combo together, which isn't bad. My whole thing though is, right, you're running defensive linemen like Brian Burns, okay? Why wouldn't you run Chase Young over him? That gets like the blitz X factor as well, or like just unstoppable forces over him, or potentially lurk artist defensive lineman as well. He's similar to the team of the year Micah Parsons, in my opinion, that I just don't know what role he fits on any team. I just don't know. For me, I think he's just like, I don't think this style of card this year is good. Doesn't get the X factor, doesn't get lurk artist, doesn't really, I don't know what he does. I don't know. I think he's a good card though. I don't know what role he fits on a team. We also got Dalton Schultz right here that has 95 speed, 89 run block as well. Gonna get that quick juke animation. This is a pretty solid card with 90 short running, 94 medium. Don't really think we needed a Dalton Schultz, especially when Saquon Barkley didn't get a card. I can't believe that either. Saquon, no quarterback. He does get that mid and elite ability for 0 AP. I think if you're running him, I don't hate it, especially he does get all 32 team chems. Like I said, he's a really good tight end. Now, a card I was just surprised got the 97 was Chidobe Awuzie. I mean, 96 speed, 98 acceleration, would be 98 speed on any single, like 50 out of 50 theme team, of course. Good man, good zone. The issue with this card, okay? So he gets pick artist and outmatched in 1 bucket for 0. Pick artist for 0, I'm okay. Gets deep end zone KO for 1 AP, I believe they said. And then they said deep out for 2. We have so many corners in the game that are dropping with 1 AP deep out zone KO or 0 AP mid zone as well. For me, he's going to be another person in the tier of what are we doing? I don't understand why he just didn't get better abilities. For me, going to be in what are we doing? After that, we get Michael Pittman. Now, Michael Pittman, 6'4". He's going to be really good on theme teams. I think this is just going to be like 98 speed obviously isn't crazy, but I like the height. 6'4". Again, could be 98 speed in a single team. 90s across the board for outrunning. Now, he can get mid and elite comboed with matchup nightmare or grab and go for 0. I think he's a really good, like for me, okay, this is how it changes. Theme team right here, no theme team right here. I think you can say either which way. Yeah, I'm gonna put him right here right now, but on a theme team, I'd put him right here. After that, we got Cameron Curl, 95 speed at this point. Let's do a little experiment real quick. So free safety Ronnie Lott dropped when, I don't know, but he had 96 base speed and he dropped, I don't know where to check when he dropped, but Super Bowl pass, well, was that like a damn near like a month ago? I don't know, however long the Super Bowl was, a week before that, I believe. Again, this is another one that I just don't understand. Like 98 acceleration is cool. Also was a week 1 demon, but he's another one I just don't understand because he can get pick artist or flat zone KO for 0, deep zone KO for 2 AP, then he gets deep out zone KO for 1 AP. For me, again, I just don't understand. No like mid zone on these cards either. I don't understand. I don't understand some of these cards. For me, I'm gonna put him in what are we doing as well. After that though, we get Josh Jacobs with 97 speed on any 50 out of 50 theme team, gonna be 99, and he's 5'10", 220, gets that quick juke, great change of direction. He also gets jukebox for 0 AP. I think this is a top end running back in the game. This is one of the few cards of this promo I'll say is deserving right here. I'm gonna drop down Dalton Schultz just because I think Josh Jacobs as like a card, I don't think he's the best because I do think it's Bo Jackson still. So if you run a Raiders team, you know, probably would still run Bo Jackson, but any other team, Josh Jacobs is probably your RB1. After that, we get Devin White. So Devin White, he's 6', 237, has 96 speed, 95 acceleration, 90 zone coverage, tier 5 bucket. He can get lurk artist and mid zone KO for 0 AP. Now his other bucket though, you get like Mr. Big Stop, medium route KO, and enforcer for 1 AP with Fred Warner. Okay, you drop Fred Warner, 0 AP lurk artist, 0 AP mid zone. This is another one I just don't understand. Like what are we doing, man? Like come on, like why wouldn't we just put like the mid zone in the other bucket? Why do we just give him like trash? You know, I get he gets every single theme team and maybe that's why he'll be your user or something. Okay, maybe I can see that, but as like a coverage player, again, I don't understand why they did his abilities like that. Now right after that, we got Mike Evans. So Mike Evans, he's 6'5", 98 speed, gets all 32 team chems. So a 6'5", 99 speed receiver with 90s across the board for route running. But the only 0 AP ability he gets is matchup nightmare, which I'm just kind of like, okay. For me, I don't know where to put him. I definitely think he's right here. I don't think he's the best receiver in the game. I like Michael Irvin a lot with like when you include X factors and other abilities. It's in a weird spot for me. I can definitely see the argument for right here, but just really not great abilities. For me, I really like the LTD Justin Jefferson as well, the top 1000 that gets short elite for 0. I don't know. I think Mike Evans will play really, really nice and he'll be top end for sure. After that, we got Kevin Dodson. And again, stat standpoint looks fine. Like pass block power, pass block finesse, pass block, whatever. But like those stats at this point, besides I guess like run block, really don't matter because of what you're playing on defense. It really doesn't. They didn't give him 0 AP secure protector as a 98 LTD. I don't understand what we are doing, man. I just like, if you don't get secure pro and you're a 98 overall, I just feel like these two cards right here are going to be the most not worth their price, in my opinion. After that, we got Daniil Hunter though, 94 speed, 98 finesse moves. The power moves are a little bit low, but has great acceleration. For 0 AP, gets speedster and goal line stuff. This is another one kind of like Brian Burns, where I think the base card will play good in certain schemes, but I'm putting him right next to Brian Burns because of the fact that same exact reason. I don't know where he fits in on the scheme. Okay, like he doesn't have an X factor, doesn't get great 0 AP abilities. Honestly, I could put him right here. You know what? I'm gonna put him right here because his abilities are so trash. trash. I don't understand. Like, at least Brian Burns gets no outsiders. I could understand why you would use him. I don't understand why you would use Daniil Hunter. And final card right here, we got Stephon Gilmore. He's 6'1", 190, 97 speed, 98 man. So you can potentially get him to 99 speed on theme team, which is cool. This card gets Acrobat and Meteor Mouth KO in the tier 5 bucket for 1 AP. So already not a hot start. He gets Pick Artist and Flat Zone in his tier 6 with Deep Route KO. I'll say if you run man coverage, I guess he's good, but again, I don't think man coverage is really that good in the game. For me, Stephon Gilmore, I am putting him also in the, what are we doing to, like, I just don't know. They give him Flat Zone for 0, no deep out, no mid zone. I don't understand. So editing back, I did realize something, by the way. Devin White, I'm going to move him up into grade as well. I just was thinking about mid zone lurk artist being in separate buckets, but he does get lurk artist for 1 AP anyway. So you could do lurk artist mid zone for 1 AP, which is not a bad stack. So yeah, boys, this has been my thoughts on the free agency promo dropping today in Madden 24 Ultimate Team. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know if you guys are picking anyone up from this promo. In my opinion, man, I like these cards right here. I just really don't understand why they did them like that, but let me know who you guys are picking up. And if you guys do want to see me pick up some of these cards, use them live in action, I'll be streaming here today on YouTube and Twitch, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern. If you guys do want to do that, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit that noti bell on YouTube. You'll be notified every time I upload or go live. Or if you want to watch on Twitch, check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with the follow. But if you guys do want another video to watch, check out this one right here because I used this brand new Alec Ingold and he was actually a godsend for my Dolphins theme team.